Hello and good morning, everyone. This morning I have an interview in about like an hour and a half. So, did my hair, I put on a cute top. I still have to do my makeup, but I got like 7 hours of sleep yesterday. Having a little bit of this Alana New Energy Cosmic Stardust energy drink. First thing I want to do in my 5-minute journal, and then I want to take some notes for my interview just so that I have everything. It is virtual, thankfully, so I can, be in the comfort of my own home and just feel extra confident. It is raining today, so I have to have all of these lights on inside, even though it's like 8 in the morning. Just kind of gua shaing my face and doing some stones on it because I am extra puffy and I don't want to wear too much makeup, so I'm just prepping it. I've used little stones here from Sephora, and I'm also using the Wishful Skin Rosehip Oil, I believe it's called. One second. Wishful Get Even Rose Oil. I keep all of these in my fridge because it just makes them nice and cold and really helps depuff my face. So I'm just finishing up my notes right now. Just kind of writing like key things that I want to cover or have in reference to if they ask. But I pretty much try to do this for interviews that I go on because it makes it so much easier to just know that you have something they're asking for. It's already in your notes and you can just quickly glance at it and it'll just, trigger a sentence response in your head. I find it really helpful too if you go like back to the job description and the original post that they put and just kind of summarize how you fit really well into the role. That kind of shows that you're a little bit extra prepared and they don't have to ask you as many questions. I'm gonna quickly throw on some makeup so that I look alive at least. When I'm running really short on time, so I have like 10 minutes right now, I just do the absolute most basic thing, which is go ahead with a tinted eyebrow thing, make it look like your eyebrows are at least a little bit filled in. This is 2-in-1, which is great because it grooms your brows, but it also just adds some color really quick, so that's probably enough for me right there. If I were able to only have one thing done before I leave the house, I think it'd be my eyebrows because, wow. Next, I'm gonna pop some concealer on, make sure we look awake. Cream contour and cream highlight because it blends the easiest and it's gonna make it look like you put in some effort. Also some cream blush. These are great products for when you're going a little bit faster because they have a skincare benefit to them. So you won't look as dry as you would if you, let's say, were just using powder. These are also gonna just hydrate you as you go, which is my favorite. Set everything on the face, curling the lashes. Just gonna fix my lips up a little bit, give them some more shape and definition. I usually just use a lip liner that kind of matches my natural lip color. I think that'll do it. Very clean, easy, and only took 7 minutes. I was absolutely so nervous throughout that whole thing, but I think I did okay. Now we wait and see. That's the funny part about interviews, that now you have to just wait and see, and you never know how long you're gonna wait for, but at least we showed up today. Now I can officially start my morning. It was only a 20-minute interview, so that's great. I'm gonna take this little getup off. I probably won't work out since it's a little late in the day and I do have to work again later. It's just a full work day today. I actually have to do some social media work for Reels, so we're gonna run with it. We're gonna make this vlog today a full workday vlog. I also didn't really need my notes too much, but I'm glad that I still had them there just in case I did need them. But I think all of the questions were pretty much straightforward. I did have to think for some of them, which kind of, I hate when it catches me off guard because I kind of just freeze. Even though I know the answer, I can't get it out. But let's see. I'm just taking some pictures for my Instagram feed really quick because I have not taken any photos in the last 2 weeks, so. This app that I have makes it super easy to take your own photos. It's called Lens Buddy, not sponsored, but just genuinely enjoy it as someone who doesn't have someone to take their pictures all the time. Plop my thing on my tripod. I go next to a window or a good light source. Honestly, I wasn't even planning on taking photos, but you know, I dressed up, this shirt fits me nice, and my hair looks good, so I might as well take some photos. But basically you have like a little timer here that you can set, and you can also do how many photos you want it to take of you. I usually set it at 250. I don't really go over it at one time. I usually, you know, stop and reset. But basically what you do is you have this grid here set up, you have your timer going, you click take photo, and then it just starts taking a bunch of photos for you. Then it saves them here to this album. So I have all the photos that I took here. If you don't have anyone to take your photos for you, check out this app. All right, so I'm editing some reels. We picked a really good song for this one, I think. I'm gonna show you guys how I set up my post before it goes live. Make sure you have the video. Add. Sometimes I add this 4K effect if the video is kind of blurry, but I don't think we need it today right here. But maybe it'll look nice, who knows? Make it crispier. All right, cool. I don't think I want to put text on it, but if I did, I would just use some emojis. Let's do like this one, that or something. That would be like the emojis. We're gonna leave those out for now. All right, everything looks good. Go ahead and see what cover I want to use for it. Let's see. Just go through my options and then pick whichever one looks good at the end. Or if I want to use like the final. Nah, that looks okay. The motion photo is better. That one is cute. I don't really want that blue there though, so I can probably do this. And then we also have little explosion reels. Maybe that one. All right, this is gonna be a true matcha. I'm gonna put a little heart and then a little matcha. I'm gonna add my hashtags. All right, cool, I think that's it. I'm gonna tag some brands. Cool, let's share that. Some breakfast. Needed a little bit of an intermission before I can continue to do work. I am actually back from my job. I have a part-time job, so a lot of the time when I'm creating here at home, I kind of have to get up and head to my other job. I think a lot of the time when I'm gone, I just really miss my cat so much. I wasn't there for too long. I was only there for 5 hours, which is not too bad. But first, I want to eat something and just kind of settle in a little bit, and then we're gonna get to work. I don't like working this late. It is 8 p.m. right now, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I went ahead and finished all the content that I needed for Instagram earlier today, so that's already done. That's gonna be tomorrow's content. And the only thing that I'm missing is just editing some more vlog stuff. You guys should see Stone right now. He loves being on the counter, and then I have so much cat fur on the counter. Kitty. I honestly think I did a really good job with my hair today. I saw this photo on Pinterest and she did like a step-by-step on how to do it, but basically I just started like at the crown and then took the first half of my hair and tied it into this little pony thing here, and then I just let the rest out. I don't think I've ever done this hairstyle before, but it makes me look like so sleek and my hair is just out of my face, so I think it's gonna be a little bit more of a like constant theme. I am like super excited to eat anything right now. If you watched my last vlog, it's all about what I ate in a day. Honestly, that was a really good day for me because a lot of the time I don't really eat like that, but that's just what I ate on that day. Sometimes, generally, I try to like make a few different foods for myself to try. Or sometimes like me and Eli would both be home and we just make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for ourselves while we work. Today, I'm pretty sure I only had like breakfast, which was 2 brioche toasts with Nutella and bananas and like some other toppings and an egg. That's it. That's all I had today. It's a little bit late to have like something super heavy because I don't like having heavy food right before I like get ready for bed. But I'm gonna have like something light, I guess. And yeah, look at how freaking cute the hair looks. Other than that, I'm just gonna hang out, try to have a pretty chill day. I don't work tomorrow outdoors, so I'm gonna be home all day. Probably do like a full clean of the apartment because it's looking a little rough right now. Whenever we both work, which when we do is usually during the daytime, like we don't have any overnight shifts or anything like that. Whenever we both work, we try to at least, you know, prepare for it and clean up as we go, but today is just a busy day. Eli doesn't get back till later tonight, so I'm just here and I'm gonna work again. Honestly, I love this lifestyle. I think that I can be working 24/7 on something that I actually like to do. So like if I were home just working like on my content stuff, I really would not mind. But yeah, that's the goal, hence why I'm doing Instagram and YouTube. I don't know, I just kind of want to show my life online and see if I can inspire people to like make healthier choices for themselves and just to experience life and have fun and be themselves no matter who's watching. Totally have my hands on my shirt right now, very warm. Super cold, still very rainy outside, which is another reason why I wouldn't really want to go outside for work. It's still raining ever since I got back home. It's been raining every single day. Like it'd be sunny in the morning time, but as soon as like the afternoon hits or like the night hits, it's just really rainy and I hate it. I don't hate the rain though. I would prefer rain if I were living in like Washington or something, but in LA, it's not popping, girl. Anyways, let's get to eating.